드레임, 조중현, 크리에이터, 장현우, 라그나로, 신이버. 아프리카 TV, 브레이크업 스튜디오 라이브.
Korean Rainer, is that you?
2020.
What year?
GSL 시즌 코드 S.
Oh, this tournament?
Showdown.
Okay.
Showdown? That's funny. I was actually thinking the other day, if I could just ask Jim Raynor one thing, it would be what year it is.
It's me, Time Bones. I finally got back. It's like, what day is it? He's like, Wednesday. I'm like, the year. 220. I'm like, oh my God. It's time to do what I needed to do and cast these games.
Time Bones.
Time Bones. My time traveling name.
It's so funny. Oh my
Seriously,
God.
if I could time travel, I'd just go right back to the start of Starcraft and win every tournament.
Yeah. Well, they would catch up to you pretty fast. They'd be like, wait, what are you doing?
They'd be like month 2, they're like, who? The white guy? No, he's gone.
Yeah, he had a couple cool strats, but...
Well, RagnaroK's having a good day. PartinG's having a good day. Creator, not so much. We'll see what happens with him. He lost a game, obviously upset. Tournament matters a lot to him. But now we're going to have one of these two players advance. PartinG or RagnaroK.
Purity in industry. That's exciting. Oh,
Purity
I
in
can't
industry.
wait to see.
PartinG and RagnaroK, I'll take it.
All right. Yeah, it's just this map gets vetoed a lot, but I actually quite like this one.
What do you like more about it? Is it the purity part or the industry part?
Honestly, the purity part.
I agree. That's
Yeah,
the better
I
part
think
of
it
the
looks
map.
a lot
Yeah.
better, yeah.
Okay, guys, game 1 is up. Again, the winner of this best of 3 moves on to the round of 16. Let's go.
퍼포먼스로 앞서가다. LG 울트라 기어와 넘버원 에너지 드링크 핫식스가 이번 전투를 지원한다고.
Thank you, Korean Rainer.
드래곤 피닉스 게임 파티 1 이상. 라그나로크, 신이버.
Okay, that's enough Korean Rainer. Now it's time for us to talk.
I'd
Ball
listen
hog.
more. Ball hog. Oh my God. So here we are, PartinG doing a non-scouting nexus. Wouldn't that be funny? There's like 3 barracks outside his main again.
I thought he was Zerg. I wasn't paying attention to the countdown.
Yeah.
Here's the purity part of the map. And they destroyed it with industry. There was once a beautiful forest here. All the Fern Gully creatures are gone.
Purity is this side, right?
No, this is the industry side. It's,
No.
it's Protoss Concrete over here, Artosis.
Dude, that's Purity.
No.
And then
how would
industry-
the plant side of the map be industry?
It's not plant side, you buffoon.
It's
the
the-
middle of the map is green. Okay, that's the plants. This side over here is the Terran theme, which is industry.
You're right.
Holy God,
I thought there was
tasteless.
more green over here.
Oh my.
But then how would this be more pure? Because what, it's alien stuff?
Listen,
It's like a futuristic, like.
I'm about to go
IKEA
beat
over here?
Creator in a 1v1 and put your face under where his fist is gonna go for this mistake. Okay? It's gonna
That
be
was
like
good.
a Gallagher melon, okay?
Yeah.
You're out of here, tasteless, thinking this
My
was
head
the
just
industry side.
explodes into oatmeal.
So you actually like the other side better than this side?
You like this side better?
Yes! It's so pure. Look at it.
But the other side's so industry. I mean, look at that nice concrete. You could get some chalk out and, play some hopscotch.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You could play a nice basketball game there.
It reminds me of home,
Yeah.
especially the places it tells you to build missile turrets.
Uh-oh, he's going to get slowed down. Well, let's just keep the camera on this and find out which when this overlord's going to be killed. All right.
Oh. You should see the look on RagnaroK's face right now. We should just keep their faces on camera the whole time. This
Well,
is like
also-
one of my favorite things is knowing that something bad is about to happen to a player and then looking at their face. It's like
Yeah,
what
this
I
is
do.
a thing. This is actually something we don't talk about very much, but oftentimes we turn our chairs and face the large screen almost like we're in a movie theater and just look at the players' faces because you get so much more out of it.
Yeah. You get to live that moment with them. Okay, Overlord speed actually on the way. This is 4-gate Glaives with Prism opener.
Again, I think PartinG is absolutely capable of just taking this one. You know, he's always going to come in here with something very strong and very aggressive. But I think RagnaroK's a really good match for PartinG. I feel like both these guys should be very even.
Yeah, well, like, honestly, that last series, I wasn't a huge fan of RagnaroK's play, even though in general I'm a big fan of his play lately. He's been playing really well for, like, not a year yet, maybe, but right around there. Oh, a probe is in there. That's super cool. He's going to take a Nexus over here. Oh, I like that a lot.
Well, this is,
in fact, they always go
the map.
Yeah, they always go, or generally, they'll go later layer against these Adept builds. So then it's easier to keep that Nexus up.
When you see the 3 Adepts come out, do you immediately think that, okay, there's a probe that's been sent to the island?
I bet you don't.
Really?
Yeah, I bet you don't, because like it might just be that he has 3 Adepts. You know? Stuff like that can occur, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, maybe though. Could be a high-level read.
Oh, okay, that was a good juke there. And he's going to send 2 more Adepts down here at the bottom.
God. PartinG is killing it right now. Look at that, the DPS of the Queen's not so high, picking off so many more workers.
Yeah, these Adepts are just doing so much damage. 19 kills.
Only 23
We're like
drones
5 minutes into this game right now.
Yeah, he lost the
Protoss literally doubling the workers of or nearly doubling the workers of his opponent now. And you know, when you do damage like that early on, a lot of times the follow-up attack will be very strong as well.
And look at this, he actually throws on 3 batteries because he's like, okay, I just have to make sure I do not die here.
Yeah. A lot of Zergs would actually all in from here and be like, no.
He's just droning.
Yeah, which actually might work out pretty well here.
Yeah, certainly. If you're making all these shield batteries and playing a more passive game. It's kind of funny, by the way, that you invest in the Overlord speed and then still take that much damage. Okay, he's going to see the 3 batteries there.
So he knows he's got a little bit more time he can buy, but there is going to be a follow-up attack coming here. Now, he never scouted the island, so he's probably reading this as a 2-basing Protoss, not a 3-basing Protoss, so he might end up having a bad read on when the attack's coming,
and
he won't be adequately droned up like he should be.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. Is that actually, yeah, that's one of his units at the top left base, so he's actually checked a lot of the other locations.
Unless he just knows that there's a 3rd base because he did that read on the 3 Adepts, but we can't get inside his head to know that for sure. But the fact that he's making 12 lings now, it seems like he's anticipating an attack, which is going to be a little bit later.
Yeah.
Which actually, even though he's making... Okay, here we go.
He's checking now.
Oh, RagnaroK just shook his head when he saw that.
Yeah. He has read this wrong. At least it answers our question. Whether or not he could read that. All right, the layer is on the way, but again, it's very, very late. PartinG sees this, and that has to give him a smile, because that means that your Nexus here is so completely safe. It is so long before a Nidus or Mutas, or drops even. Quite a few sentries in this army.
PartinG's going to have such a strong push coming up here.
Yeah, he is.
You know, had that first Adept Shade not gone untouched once it got to the natural, I think we'd have a closer game, but
yeah,
you know, when you do damage like that. But look, this is a really well prepped build here by PartinG for this map specifically. This is not a strategy that you can recreate on other maps.
No, certainly.
This is a lot of times when we have former world champions, it's the most interesting to see what they do on the new maps. Even though PartinG was, you know, the best player in the world so long ago, it shows that he has the mind where he can basically see the best way to play a map right when he looks at it. You know, where a lot of other players, they might not have a good handle on the map early on, but as other players figure it out, they can catch on and implement their own stuff. But look at this.
Recall is off cooldown, so if he does not have a warping round here, this base will die.
Yep.
He needs a warping round right now.
Now, I think he's just going to lose his base, but let's also point out that these units, these Zerg units just can't get back home. So, in fact, this may make this push here even better, and even though he takes out the third base. The third base already paid for this push to come in here. Now the question is, can RagnaroK actually hold on and not die to this attack? And right now, I think the answer is it's going to be very hard for him to hold this off.
Yes, indeed. It looks like a 3 Roach drop going to the main base now as well. So RagnaroK trying to do enough damage that if he holds this, he has a chance in this game. But this blink forward from PartinG so strong. A ton of Guardian Shields up right now. Some good force fields went down as well. And PartinG seems like he has enough army to take this out.
Okay, he's going to come in here and just... drones are being pulled. Always a sign of desperation. And, you know, I love the blink on top again. When you know that you're dominating, just come in there and dive. But at the same time, you actually lost a decent amount of stalkers there. Maybe that was not a good move. Hold on.
I think he's still fine. But he's lost a lot of probes during this too, let's not forget, right? So his economy is falling
apart. The War
apart.
Prism is gone. Am I...
I don't see. Wait, it's behind everything.
Oh,
but
you're right. You're right. Good call.
Oh my God, is it happening to him as well? RagnaroK like almost dies to everything and then just does enough damage. I thought he was actually going to be able to break him, but maybe that last blink forward that we saw was not as good.
Look at RagnaroK having a great day. He's like, I'm destroying the feelings of other players.
Yeah. He's like, I don't know. I should have lost all the games today, but everything's working out.
PartinG, I actually thought his attack was going to win. I almost think if we went back and watched that fight again, I think when he blinked on top the second time, was like overkill because there was too much there.
Yeah, I think that's right. He was zoning out a lot of roaches, then he kind of blinked on top of them. So I think that was a little bit of an error from PartinG. But after he killed that many drones and had the third base, it felt like that should not have been a PartinG losing that basically.
Ever dream for map number 2. PartinG keeping his cool here. He wants to. I mean, if you're in the winners, you just want to eke out that win. Just squeeze out ahead and
I'd want to play more games.
Artosis. They can play more games at home, Artosis.
Oh, that's right. They probably will go home and play more games too. Okay.
Ever dream for game number 2. PartinG vs RagnaroK continues on.
전투 준비 완료. 드래곤 피닉스 게임 파티 1 이상.
This, my friend, is a cannon rush.
Good.
Or there's a tiny chance it's not, but normally
he's going to gate
the
there and then gate outside his base here.
RagnaroK 신이범.
Yeah, there is
Shinibum?
there is a build where you go ahead and wall at top of your ramp and then go down and expand. And then generally what you do is you get a quicker 3 gates, which helps you finish walling off your natural.
Shinibum is what I call Artosis' tushy. Yep. Stop messing around. Focus on the cast, Artosis, all right? You're like, I think I was 3 guys, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, Artosis. Artosis, pay attention. Yeah. Now.
Okay, so it is, as we see, cannon rush stasis.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. But where's that pylon at?
It's coming.
And look at this.
You see that probe arc up, you go, uh-oh. Well, I guess I am against PartinG. Okay, come on, you gotta finish the wall.
When you pull the drones, like, do you know who you're against?
Yeah.
PartinG is not a man that lets his cannon rushes not work.
Yeah.
There's only a few players like this that really know how to pull off cannon rushes to this degree.
There's a real art to this, a real balancing act. See, now notice he cancels that because he knows exactly how much HP cannon can take from certain angles to still finish and then take the fight.
He knows the surface area that they can take, and he knows exactly how to do it, how much money he needs and everything. It's very important stuff. Now, there are spines on the way, which I think is cool. I think this is good. You should just definitely pull back at this point. Good, he lost no drones. This is an excellent play.
I believe all 3 of these cannons will hit the hatchery. Yep. I'm like, I think 2 of them will, but the one on the left won't.
No, that's a pylon.
Oh, I'm sorry. That one in the back doesn't. My bad, y'all.
Okay,
now,
so
the hatch is at half health. The damage with 2 cannons hitting this comes down very fast, but I think the Lings can soak up enough damage, and then it's like even if they kill one spine, they're still within 3-3. So does he want to just target down the hatchery?
You know what? He didn't target very quickly, and
Oh,
now there's
boy.
more lings coming. So this
Oh,
actually ends
boy.
up just not working.
Those
Doesn't
spines,
that look
those
like
spines
a
look
weird
giant-
alien hand that's playing the
Yes,
piano?
that's exactly what I was going to say. I was going to say playing StarCraft, but yes. Look, there's just alien fingers macroing.
My God.
PartinG's like, well, time to play this one out.
That was a sick alien hand.
Yeah.
Well, RagnaroK is very low on drones.
Remember in the single player when you have to play as Kerrigan in Heart of the Swarm and like you get attacked by a giant alien guy and he's like wiggling his little fingers
he's like
around trying to
slapping
hit
the
you?
ground and you have to move
Yeah.
it. I'm like, oh, is this what playing League of Legends is like?
That's what I felt. I'm like, okay, I guess there's going to be a MOBA in development now.
And there was.
Yes. Okay. I mean, I believe on paper,
Let's see what the
two
Oracle
pros
is.
against each other. I think the Zerg's supposed to take this, but it's PartinG.
Dude, the Oracle,
And
though.
he's won many games with cannon rushes, but he's also had the cannon rushes fail and then won with a follow-up. So
Yeah,
I mean,
let's.
one of the reasons why he has so much success with this is he does it so much. He knows all the ins and outs of it.
Yeah, it seems as if, though, the spores will be done, so Oracle's not going to really do very much here. I almost feel like I would like pool 3 Oracles and fly and try to get the hatch of the natural. Just like try to get it. Like, no, you deserve to die. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's never a pretty game post-failed cannon rush,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, that's no fun.
But hey, at least he's got a stalker at that third.
Yeah, gonna deny a third base if it ever comes.
Is there a really good follow-up here for Zerg to try to do their own all-in to just crush him out? Or is it just better to skate through with the macro game and just try to...
I feel like I would macro up.
Yeah.
Like maybe.
Me too.
Maybe. Well, the thing maybe I get too fancy, but I would like kind of brainstorm on like, okay, I have 4 spines. How do I make these, worthwhile? Like, do I want to
Go like right into mutas?
right into layer? You know. Doesn't seem like a very good choice though.
Watch this. Yeah, that was not the best thing I've ever seen. Putting the hatchery up anyways.
Watch this, Tasteless
Watch
says.
Yeah. Watch carefully,
Watch him
everybody.
lose the Stalker and take some damage on the Oracle.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Again, RagnaroK just so good and pulling away there. That was a lot of damage that was taken on those Oracles, only to get 3 drones.
And, I mean, it looks like PartinG's just trying to get into a pretty normal game from here. His worker count's still ahead of RagnaroK, so that's something.
Right.
Approach Warren on the way. Yeah, this is such a weird game. It's hard. I'm trying to get into my head, like, how this is going to look in 2 minutes. And it's
Right.
very difficult.
It's a very post-failed cannon rush is always a funny-looking game, right? Okay, he's going to come in again here.
But he's going really quick blink.
Okay, that was pretty sick.
Yeah, that was some good micro right there. Oh, he saves it. Nice.
Yeah. Always keeping 2 alive is a good thing.
The drone count, getting pretty low once again. Gonna have to re-drone. Yeah, I wonder with this, like he's getting blink right away, and now going into Forge. Is he gonna make the 3rd Nexus?
I think
He's got
so.
a probe out there, so it certainly seems that way.
I think he is, but there's always the possibility that he's trying to make it look like he's going to do this and there's actually an attack, right?
Yeah.
And the Lings are going to come in here again, and they don't see it yet. I mean, sometimes just having that, okay, he is going to get it.
All right, the Oracle's still flying around a bit. Layer just started. Prism is on the way, so he's going to try to get something done.
Yeah, Zerg, with a 3rd base pretty fresh here, he's going to drone that up, but he'll eventually have to get a 4th. And but there is going to be, if the Protoss commits to this 3rd base of his own, he's going to have a pretty strong timing attack to hit the Zerg's 4th. And so that may be the climax of this game here.
Yeah, that might be where he's
Or that you
looking
can say
to
the
hit.
climax of the game was the cannon rush, and everything else is like a long credits scene, you know? The credits are coming down and PartinG's dead, but we have to see, as the credits end, that's where the plot twist happens. It's like one of those Marvel movies where you got to sit through the credits the whole time.
Oh, yeah. Don't do that. Okay, well, he is moving out. He didn't overproduce probes. He's still got more probes than there are drones, though.
Okay, this push is coming out. Now, there's already 2 spines up to defend the third over here. Here we go. And there's Ravagers here as well to drive this away, too. Now, even though the force fields are pretty good, this is a larger arc here for the Zerg. It's very hard to actually squeeze your way through this narrow area.
Yeah, he's got a lot of force fields, though. So
he does.
He definitely can start shaving some things down.
A small counterattack. Yep,
yeah,
I like this.
That's good. It's quite good.
He's going to try to come up here. And, I mean, you need to warp in something to fight this. I mean, I think spines might be too far forward here.
Yeah, I think it's to help zone him over at the choky ramp so that he can get his files off.
Okay, he kills off all those workers and then...
yeah, that was actually that counterattack. It seems like this is what RagnaroK is doing really well, is a lot of counterattacks.
Yeah.
You know what he's trying? He's trying to be Rainer, basically. He's like just counterattacking the whole time and trying to run his Ravagers around to kill prisms and stuff.
Yeah, it's really good. It's
simple. Reminds me of Rainer's play.
No, I totally see what you're saying. The Lings are going to come over here again.
I'm excited.
Now, he has enough to kill the Lings, but if he can just kill some more probes, that's like basically all you need. And now there's just Stalkers over here. This is never going to cut it.
Yeah, this is not HOTS anymore. Stalkers don't just kill everything Zerg has.
Oh!
Uh-oh. No worries.
Queens are pulled here. He's just going to try to come in with an all-in, I guess?
Oh, no, we're going to get some Disruptors out, so I don't think you're going to be able to do that.
Zerg should take a 4th then. No, he's just going to go for it, Artosis.
Yeah. Well, he's going to try to slow down as much as possible. Disruptors can get really good hits on armies like this. Uh-oh.
This is so much. All the Queens are coming down. Now, this is a very long travel distance, by the way, that RagnaroK is choosing to do. I mean, when you see the Queens coming, you know you're getting all in, but it's like, okay, I have so much time here to try to brace for this attack that's coming.
Look how many sentries he has.
Yeah.
When PartinG finally does take this battle, like, his micro is good, let's not forget.
Yeah.
That is a lot of force fields. I know that the Biles wreck them, but you still have a certain amount of time with them.
Okay, actually, the first split was pretty perfect there from RagnaroK.
Just a couple units. All right, some stasis wards end up going down right there.
The disruptor shots are going to be the most important thing to watch for here.
Oh, some Biles there connect just beautifully. Another couple of Ravagers go down to another disruptor shot.
I think PartinG's going to hold this.
I think so.
Yeah. Oh my God, the War Prism was shot down. I don't even know what it was doing over there.
That was Creator's War Prism. It had 2 Immortals in it. Oh, blink forward here. It looks like PartinG thinking that he's got this now. Some more Lings do come in, though. Yeah, it looks like a hold.
Sick. PartinG takes it.
Very nice.
Yeah, I thought the all-in was
an interesting game.
Well, it was a questionable all-in, I think, from RagnaroK. I don't think he had to do that, but I think he thought, oh, wait a minute,
After he held the cannon rush, like anytime I see a cannon rush held, I feel like it's good for Zerg, but he was very low on drones. He never really caught up. And then the Oracle harassment did a reasonable amount.
Yeah, he got 10 drones on one of those.
Yeah, one of the flyovers he did.
Guerrilla attacks he did. Well, what does PartinG do for Game 3? I wouldn't put it past him to do another cannon rush even. One thing about PartinG is he will always cannon rush in one game in a best of 3.
Yeah, generally. It's kind of like a fun little side game. It's like how many cannon rushes we're going to see tonight.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Is he going to play Creator? Because if he does, 2.
He's like a typecasted anime guy.
Yeah.
Where he's like, oh, that's Cannon Guy. And he's like, well, I can do normal plays too. And he does that, but he's like, aha, cannons. And you're like, yeah, that's in his name. You know what I'm saying?
That's in his name.
Yeah. It's like guy with firepower. Like, he's also good, but like in the fight in the manga, it's like it's going to be some fire attack later on. And we're going to see it. That's going to make it or break it, right?
That's true. Until you realize a lot of manga.
Because I called it manga. Yeah.
드래곤 피닉스 게임 파팅 1 이상. RagnaroK, 신이 범.
Shinny bum.
It's me.
That's you, Artosis. Shinny bum. Slap your butt. Get out there and cast that game.
I file a complaint with
That's
HR,
right, yeah.
but we don't have an HR department. They're like, shut up, Artosis.
Artosis.
There's plenty of casters that would die to be in your position, Artosis. I'm like, but I just don't feel comfortable, Artosis.
Okay. What's it going to be? Now, I think he's making it look like, oh, maybe I'm going to counter rush you.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm going to scout you.
Makes the Overlord fly back a little bit.
And he's like, oh, are you going to? He's like, maybe I'm going to put a kid over here. You better come check.
He's not buying it.
Yeah.
Not buying it at all. I wish he had cannon rushed.
The probe's hiding in the corner of the base. Go, come over here. I'm making cannons. Little booger comes out of his nose for a second.
You're right. That probe is a little dweeb.
Dweeb probe, yeah. Now, what kind of game is PartinG going to play here? We know that he's capable of playing straight up, of course, but you know, if we go back to that first game, I thought PartinG's strategy succeeded. It seemed like his control was what backfired. You know, a lot of times when you see a Protoss player with a lot of stalkers and they're winning the fight, really winning the fight, one of the signature moves is they just blink over the army.
Yeah.
On top of
blunking,
yeah. And that way it's like, okay, now your stalkers are literally, because you have so many, you're willing to have them body block a retreating army.
Yeah.
Like they can't run away and everything dies. But when you see people blunk and they're actually in a close fight, then they lose all the stalkers.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what we had happen in game 1.
That's what we call patience blink micro.
Yes.
That's when your blunk gets dumped.
Yeah. That's when you get to flunk the blunk.
That's when your game smells like a skunk.
Yeah. And your nerd body gets put in the trunk. Yeah! We are poets.
Yeah, we basically are.
That's going to be in our new album. Our new hip-hop album.
If we get a couple face tattoos and put this on SoundCloud, I mean, sky's the
mumble
limit,
rap
bro.
it? Yeah, I would love to have. I would love to see Artosis mumble rapping.
Yeah?
Yeah. You feel like it's barely audible for Protoss in my bass, in my bass, in my bass. Like, yeah.
Sounds like a good song.
Artosis music is so good. Someone give this guy some more downers. Trying to think of more mumble rap songs for Artosis. No skill, they have got no skill. something inaudible, no skill. Okay, so we got 10 roaches coming here and a roach worm. This is going to be a glaives upgrade that's about to finish here.
Yeah, third base is coming up. Let's see if he makes anything more than that. Okay, handful of roaches. Layer on the way. Layer not necessarily needed. We don't see a dark shrine or anything. This is third base for PartinG, so it shouldn't get too aggressive.
What is it with the Protoss and capes? An Adept has a cape, right?
Of course.
Yeah. But we never call Adepts cape boys.
Well, they
cape
would
girls.
look really stupid. The shades would look really stupid if they didn't have capes.
That's a good point.
Yeah. I think probably the original Adept artwork maybe didn't have a cape, and then they're like, oh, we need
Is it
capes.
more of a cape, or is that just like, it's only at the bottom? You know, I think a cape has to start at the shoulders, correct?
That's a good question.
I don't know garments well enough to call what that is. Okay, another...
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, now this one's just caught, and this is shut down, whereas, let's not forget, in the game that PartinG was... no, I mean... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this for Party. It's not over, but that really didn't do much of anything at all. There's more Lings and Ravagers being made. Is there a possibility of a counterattack here?
Well, there's 100% chance of a counterattack. And it looks pretty darn scary. He did fully wall one entrance towards his base, so at least gives him just one front. But there is a lot coming for him, and he does not have much at all. His DPS is like 0 here against these Lings.
Yeah, let's see how the force fields go. He needs to completely block that off. The Lings, almost some of them getting through. He breaks that down. Another wall comes in. But RagnaroK is very quick with this. The Lings continuing to surround and crush.
Well, I think that he is in some trouble here. Those, oh my god, the Bile's just landing beautifully. The Immortal goes down. This other one, oh, trying to get pulled back. Cannot quite do it, though.
GG. RagnaroK is the first player to move out of this group.
All right.
Party, obviously not thrilled that he didn't get out first, but I think he still got a real chance to get out of this group.
Yeah, sure. It's RagnaroK very happy with himself. Definitely well deserved. He's just been such a strong up-and-coming Zerg here.
Yeah, he's great.
Now, this kind of breaks my heart, though, because now it's like PartinG and Dream. Those, I really like both those players so much, Tasteless.
I know.
I like them so much that I get nervous and I can't tell them how much I like them.
And then you can't cast because you're too busy cheering for them.
When
Dream
came in today, I was like,
선수 바로 만나보겠습니다.
We're gonna have an interview with RagnaroK.
네. 자,
Congratulations
먼저
on the win.
16강 진출
Thank you.
소감부터
So how do you feel
들어보겠습니다.
after qualifying for the round of 16?
오늘 올라간 거는 태양이 형 덕분인 것 같습니다.
Well, I think
왜
I went up
태양
because
해설의
thanks
덕분일까요?
to TY.
제가
Why is that?
태양이 형 유튜브를 봤는데
Well, I was watching TY's
제가
YouTube,
떨어진다고 돼 있더라고요.
and apparently he said that I'm going to get eliminated, and hence that's why I won
오히려
today.
떨어진다고 해서 느낌이 좋았다. 알겠습니다. 오늘 첫 경기의 마지막
Today.
세트도 또 승자전의 마지막 세트도 이 공격력으로
Today you played
뚫어냈습니다.
really
오늘
aggressively
공격력의
in your
대결은
first
또
match
어떤
and in the
생각이
winners
드실까요?
match. Why was that?
원래 제가 공격적인 것도 있는데
Well, I
원래
tend to be
그냥
aggressive.
우리는 좋아하진 않아요, 사실. 근데
But I don't really like the all-in plays.
상대방이 말도 안 되는 막 배제를 하고 계속 멀티를 먹거나 그러면은 제가 못 참아요, 그런 거를.
But I felt like my
그런 게 좀 많이 나왔던 것
opponents
같아요.
were being a
오늘
little bit too
장현우
overconfident in their
선수와의
plays,
경기
and I
첫 세트
definitely
상당히
counted them
힘든
right.
경기를 따라가면서 결국 역전을 해낸 건데요. 그럼 그 경기도 상대가 말도 안 되는 플레이를
And
했기
you know
때문에
the match against
우리는
Creator, you
하수였어요.
did turn
우리는
on the game,
배경이
turn the game
궁금합니다.
around in the later phase of
원래는
the
이제
game.
그 저글링이 우리는
How did that
아니라
work?
그냥 이제 상대방을 좀 쫄게 만들려고 보호막 충전소 같은 거 좀 많이 건설하게 만들려고.
Well, I did use the Zerglings
건데
a lot,
역장의
and you know
변수를
I
잘
tried
생각
that
못했어요.
because
그래가지고
I wanted my
저글링에
opponent to go for
받아쳐가지고
many shield batteries.
갑자기 불리해졌더라고요. 근데 거기서 현우가 좀 안전하게 멀티를 먹었으면은.
And I feel like Creator made a mistake because he should have just went for different multi instead of going aggressive.
한 멀티를 취소시킨 게 좀 많이 컸던 것 같아요.
And I think that was really
이렇게
instrumental to his
신인훈
loss.
선수의 특유의 공격력으로 2명의 프로토스를 잡고 16강에 진출했습니다.
With your unique
사실
style of aggressive
올
plays,
초반에도
now you move on to round
아쉬움이
16.
있었습니다. IM 예선이나 슈토 예선 이런 탈락의 아쉬움이
You did
있었는데
get eliminated from the preliminaries of IM Katowice and GSL Super Tournament. And currently your GSL high is the round of 8.
제가
What about this
8강에
year?
간 후로 이제 슈토도 그러니까 작년
Well,
슈토도
ever since
지고
qualifying for the round of 8,
IM도 지고 이번 슈토도
I
졌어요.
lost IM, I lost the GSL Super
작년
Tournament.
슈토 때 뭔가 방송에서 게임하는 게 갑자기 8강 때처럼 잘 안 되고.
But last year,
잘안 되는 거예요.
ever since the GSL Super Tournament, I felt like my performance on stream has been quite bad.
좋아가지고 오늘까지 만약에 느낌이 안 좋고 떨어지면은
And
아마
you know, I would have been devastated if I lost today.
오늘 오자마자 세팅을 좀 했는데.
You know, I came here to the venue and then I was doing my settings and I had good feeling about today.
느낌이 굉장히 좋아서 오늘 그냥 하루 종일 기분 좋았습니다.
But you know, just today I was really happy throughout the day.
만들어내서 참 다행이라는 생각이 듭니다. 오랜만에 오프라인 무대 참 긴장이
And
많이
it's your offline
되셨을
match
거예요. 마지막으로
in many
팬들에게
moves.
한마디 들어보겠습니다.
And you want to say anything to your fans?
이제 팬분들이 너무 응원을 많이 해주셔가지고.
Well, my fans have supported me and encouraged me a lot.
성적을 잘 낸 게이머도 아닌데.
And I'm not a gamer who puts on you know, steady performance and good
사람들한테
performance.
사랑을 받고 있어가지고 행복하고.
And you know, I'm just really
감사드리고 또
happy
제가
that
팀이 없어져가지고
I
많이들 걱정하시는데
I received so much love from my fans,
돼가지고 더 열심히 하고 있고
and this serves as a good
좋은
motivation for me to try harder.
왔으면 좋겠습니다.
네, 더 열심히 하고 있다
And please do continue to
말씀해 주셨는데요.
support for me.
다시 한번 진출 축하드립니다.
Once again, congratulations on your advancement. Thank
자,
you.
이렇게 D조의 1위 진출자
Thank you, Andy.
신희범 선수 만나봤는데요. 계속해서
Okay,
GSL
I'm very happy to see
무대에
RagnaroK
안내해
advance.
드립니다.
Yeah, very good player. I think he's going to make an exciting run of 16. I'm sad, though, because kind of all these players in this group are kind of fun for various reasons.
Sure, sure. Up next, we're going to have the elimination match and see if Creator can hang on. He's having a hard day today.
He is. He is.
I think this seems to be a worse day for him than other round of 32s or
the
24s.
thing is, I actually think he was playing very well until he was winning.
Yeah, I think you're right. We're going to go to that best of 3 after the short break. Do not go away.